Hi everyone, I'm Maura Viva. Welcome back to my reading couch. We are back here to read another story. I hope that you enjoyed the Mojo videos this week where Mojo and Katie taught us all about being respectful. So I decided to keep talking about respect and ask another little spot friend what he has to say about being respectful. Our last spot friend was a little thankful spot who taught us to make our own thankful list to focus on what we're grateful for. Let's see what a little respectful spot by Diane Alber has to say. Okay? Get comfortable, get ready, and here we go. Hi, my name is Spot, and I'm not just any ordinary Spot. I'm a little respectful Spot. I've never seen a respectful Spot before. What does respectful mean? Being respectful tells people you not only care about them, you care about yourself too. And today, I'm going to show you examples of how you can respect people, places, and things. First, let's talk about things. A good example of things you might have are school supplies, or even home supplies that you use for schoolwork or other fun things. We want them to last as long as possible, so we can enjoy them all year long. Here are some ways to respect things. Click caps, close them tight so markers and glue don't dry out. Use as instructed so they don't get damaged. Clean up your area when you're done so nothing gets lost. Do you see this girl and how respectfully she is treating all of her things, and she looks so happy while she's doing it? Some things need to be handled safely. You can respect things by being gentle and careful. Here are some instructions about scissors. I wonder which of these you already know. Let's see. Sit while cutting. Pass scissors handle first. Hold the blade down when you're walking. And walk slowly when you're carrying scissors. Which ones did you already know? Sometimes you don't have something that you want. You can respect things by asking to use them instead of taking them. Can I have some paper, please? Here's a fun tip. When respecting things, only play with one thing at a time. Once you're done, put it away so you know where to find it next time. See, they're playing this great game. And then he puts the game away so he knows where to find it next time, instead of taking out all the games at once and not knowing where any are. What a great idea. You can respect things by putting them in their place so they don't get lost or damaged. Books are so fun to read, but in order for them to last a long time, we must be respectful when reading. You can respect books by turning the pages carefully so they don't bend or rip, using clean hands so the pages stay clean, and keeping food and drinks away from the books so nothing accidentally spills on them. Now that you've seen how to respect things, let's talk about how to respect places. A place can be a house, school, store, restaurant, or library. It's common for different places to have their own set of rules. A library might have a different set of rules than a playground. You can respect places by knowing the rules and following them. See, each place has a list of rules hung up, but I bet there are very different rules for a library and a playground, right? Can you yell and run around at a playground? Can you yell and run around in a library? And in each place, you follow their rules. That's how you show that you're respectful. It is so much fun to create art, but all your art should stay on the paper, not on walls and furniture. You can respect places when you only color on paper. Running is not safe indoors because you can accidentally break things, hurt yourself, or run into people. You can respect places by calmly walking inside. Look how calmly they're walking, and look how happy they look. It looks like they're respecting the place and respecting themselves by doing something that makes them feel good. No one wants to be surrounded by garbage. It's important to keep things clean and safe. You can respect places by placing your trash in the garbage or recycling bin. Do you see a sidewalk? A sidewalk is used to protect the grass and flowers. You can respect places by using a sidewalk instead of walking through grass or on rocks. See how nice and green that grass is? They're making sure to stay on the sidewalk to keep that grass looking super great. Now that we've covered how to respect things and places, we're going to learn how to respect people. It's important to know you not only have to respect people your own age, but also people older than you and people younger. That's why this page shows people of all different ages. You can respect people in a lot of different ways. You can respect people by being polite and saying please and thank you. Thank you. You can respect people by following instructions. You can do this by having your eyes watching and your ears listening. Right? If I'm sitting here right now reading you a story and I see that your eyes are watching me and your ears are listening, I feel like you care. You want to hear what I have to say and that you're respecting me. And it's the same when you're listening to your parents, someone else in your family, your friends, or your teachers. You can show them respect by looking at them with your eyes and listening with your ears. Just like these kids are doing right here. You can respect people by raising your hand and waiting your turn when someone else is speaking. You can respect people by giving them enough personal space by not standing too close. This will help them feel more comfortable around you. You can respect people by being patient and waiting your turn in line, by keeping your hands to yourself, and by being quiet. Look how nicely and quietly they're standing, and they still look super happy. Let's see what the last page has to say. Okay, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed learning how to be respectful. I actually have some other spots I'd like you to meet too. We all belong to the happiness family. Do you see all these little spots? There's a thankful spot, who we already met. Spot of honesty, organization, kindness, teamwork, courage, and patience, and I have a surprise for you. Later on this week, we are going to meet a little spot of kindness. We're also going to meet a little spot of love. Do you know why we'll be meeting them when we're speaking about respect? Because when we do kindness for someone, we're also showing them respect. And when we respect someone, we're showing them that we care about them and that we love them. So, until then, I have a challenge for you. I want you to take out a blank piece of paper and some markers. On the top of your paper, write my respect chart. On the bottom, you could draw a little spot of respect. And then I want you to write people, places, and things. And what we're doing is we're making our own tally chart to see how many times in a day are we respectful to people, places, and things. So what I did is I made my chart. I hung it up on my wall where I'll remember to see it and fill it out. And I made a tally for every time that I realized I was respectful to a person, I was respectful to a place, or to things. Like when I read my book, I made sure to wash my hands before touching it. I was able to make a tally for respecting things because I made sure that my book stayed clean. I was able to respect people in my family by looking at them with my eyes and listening with my ears. And in places, I made sure not to walk on the grass to keep it green and clean. So, I want you to make your very own respect chart. I want you to fill it up with tallies, and if you want, you can let other people in your family fill in tallies too for when they're respectful. And I want to see how many tallies you have by the end of the week. I hope that you enjoyed this challenge. See you in the next video.